Welcome back to Shepherd's TV. Today we continue our Matthew series with chapter 2, a chapter filled with wise men, danger, prophecy, and God's protection. If Matthew 1 showed who Jesus is, Matthew 2 shows how the world reacted to him. Let's dive in. The wise men arrive, verse 1 to 2. Jesus has been born in Bethlehem, quiet town. Simple place. But far away in the east, some wise men, scholars who studied the stars, notice something unusual. A star appears that they know represents one thing. A king has been born. So they begin a long journey, possibly months of travel, just to see him and worship him. From the beginning, Jesus is drawing nations toward himself. Herod hears the news, verse 3. When King Herod hears this, he doesn't celebrate. He panics. Matthew says all Jerusalem was troubled with him, because when Herod is scared, people suffer. He's afraid another king will take his throne. Herod questions the religious leaders, verse 4 to 6. Herod calls the chief priests and scribes and asks, "Where is the Christ supposed to be born?" They already know the prophecy from Micah. In Bethlehem, the same town where David was born. God connecting the story again. The Messiah comes from David's city. Herod's secret meeting. Verse 7 to 8. Herod secretly calls the wise men. He asks exactly when the star appeared, because he is calculating the child's age. Then he lies, "Go find him and come back so I can worship him too." But he has no interest in worship. He's planning to remove this newborn king. The wise men find Jesus, verse 9 to 11. The star guides the wise men until it rests over the place where Jesus is. They are filled with joy. They enter the house, see Jesus with Mary, and they fall to their knees in worship. And they open their treasures. Gold fit for a king, frankincense used in worship, myrrh used for burial, hinting at Jesus' future sacrifice. These gifts declare who Jesus really is long before he speaks his first words. God warns the wise men, verse 12. God appears to them in a dream. Do not go back to Herod. They obey immediately and return home a different way. When you listen to God, you become part of his protection plan. The escape to Egypt, verse 13 to 15. That night, an angel appears to Joseph. "Get up, take the child and his mother, go to Egypt." Herod wants to destroy him. Joseph doesn't wait. He leaves that same night and heads into Egypt, a foreign land. This fulfills the prophecy. Out of Egypt I called my son. Even in danger, God is fulfilling his promises. Herod's anger, verse 16 to 18. Herod realizes the wise men didn't return. He erupts in fury, and he orders all babies in Bethlehem 2 years old and younger to be killed. It's a heartbreaking moment. Families crying, mothers grieving. Matthew quotes the prophecy, a voice in Ramah, Rachel weeping for her children. Even in the darkest moment, Scripture shows God already knew, already saw, already planned redemption. Herod dies, verse 19 to 20. After some time, the angel appears again to Joseph. Herod is dead. You can return home. The same God who warned Joseph is the same God who brings him safely back. The final move to Nazareth, verse 21 to 23. Joseph returns to Israel, but when he learns Herod's son is ruling, he becomes afraid. God warns him again, so Joseph settles in Galilee, specifically in Nazareth. And Matthew notes one last prophecy. Jesus would be called a Nazarene. Every part of Jesus' early life connects to prophecy. God was guiding every step. Lessons from Matthew 2. Here are the key lessons from this chapter. Jesus is the King for everyone. Even the wise men from far away recognized him. Not everyone responds to Jesus the same way. Some worship him, some reject him. God protects his purpose. No plan against Jesus succeeded. Obedience matters. Joseph's quick obedience kept Jesus safe. God is faithful even in dark seasons. He sees danger coming before we do. Thank you for watching episode 2 of our Matthew series on Shepherds TV. Today we saw wise men seeking Jesus, a fearful king trying to stop God's plan, and a faithful God protecting his son every step of the way. In the next episode, we move into Matthew chapter 3, where John the Baptist prepares the way for Jesus. Stay connected, stay growing, and stay under the shepherd's care. See you next time.